All right, everybody. We are back. It was a little struggle this week. Well, first off, I'm your host, the man of horror, and this is my lovely, amazing co-host.
Breathe the Scream Queen. It's a
That's
good.
right.
It's a good weekend.
Um, yeah, yeah. Well, it felt a little sleepy earlier for me. It wasn't until about an hour ago I really just like got up. Like, okay, let's start today.
Okay. I mean,
But
you still in early afternoon.
yeah, it's 3 o'clock, so
You know.
that makes sense.
Okay, you
but
like
um,
late,
but yeah,
late afternoon.
true.
It's Saturday.
Um, yeah, that's why I
It's
ain't really
Saturday.
tripping, but yeah. So y'all, it took a second to come back because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. As y'all know, normally when we do our film reviews, we do scene by scene. The last movie we reviewed was The Amazing Sinners. And we
Okay.
did 2 episodes because we couldn't shut the fuck up about everything else about the film that we can actually do our scene by scene review because we had so much to say. And I'm like,
Yappers.
if
It
we
was
do a third one,
amazing. It was just amazing.
yes,
We just gonna yap some more. We gonna try to
yeah,
say
and I don't
by scene, but it'll turn into yapping because the scenes are so deep. Certain
so
scenes
deep,
you get
so
to,
deep.
you just gotta
So
yap about.
literally, because I know for a fact I'm probably gonna spend like 30 minutes talking about the goddamn the day the scene with the music and shit. Like, but okay, so real quick, um, and ultimately we decided against that. Check out Sinners if you haven't. You do
Okay.
your own review. Let us know how you feel. But um, there was this girl. She made a video or put up the video of the scene. It was like, I did not understand this part. This she is explaining. I literally, as I'm by the time I finished reading that, it was on the part where the lady starts speaking, and she like where Annie starts speaking, and she's talking about like there's the tale of people who when they
Oh, at the
perform or they
beginning of the
sing and stuff like
movie.
that. Well, she says it in the
At the
actual scene too. In the
Oh,
scene
okay.
at the club, she says it right in that.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
after
yeah.
the people start showing up, they replay it, and the girl was like, "I didn't understand the scene." I'm like, "Bitch, it's explained in the scene. They literally telling you
It's
what's
like
happening. You
it's
didn't need to
literal. It was
literal. It's like you didn't have
pretty
to look
like
for a."
like at it was even literal at the beginning of the movie with the depictions they showed us. So it's like, but the discourse
Yeah.
right now, I see people like they should have gave us Sinners because look at the dialogue. People were dumb before Sinners. We knew that. That's a
Yes.
dumb take.
Yes. Yes.
We
People
shouldn't
have
have
been
good things
dumb
because people are stupid.
for a while, right? People have been dumb for a while right now, and I don't know
People are
what's
gonna have wild
happening.
takes,
Girl, okay, real quick.
and we
Actually,
we
I
me
here, I'll let you.
need
Hmm.
to ignore them. We need to ignore that.
It's so hard. I just found out earlier. I just was like looking up some shit just cause, and over I think around 54% of Americans are illiterate. That's over half. Like a little
Yes,
bit over half, but still
yes,
over half.
yes.
And only I think uh 19% of that is like actually like mentally something's like wrong.
Yeah.
Full illiterate, yeah. Um and then out of that 54%, most, if not more, actually, what the fuck did it say? Oh, read on the 7th grade level.
Oh,
Adults
it's
between
seventh
the ages
grade
of
now. What's six?
16 and 70, between the ages of 16 and 74.
They moving on up. It was sixth
Do
grade.
you know how many? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of, and I have a hand in that. I feel like just a little because I always can read, and I was that asshole kid when it's the kid that's like
You
reading slow and
know,
shit.
we
Well,
have.
looking
Do
back, I'm
they
like,
still
that's
have
fucked up.
scholastic fairs? Is that still like a
Nope,
thing? Book fairs and whatnot.
I don't think
Like I
so.
got a nephew. I got nieces and nephews in school, but my niece the way she was raised, she raising her kids, which is the way I was raised. We learned how to read and write by the time we were going to school.
Mm-hmm.
So when you ask me what my mama name is, her phone number and all that, I could tell you. That was the reason she pulled me. But
Yeah.
it starts at home, right? Because
Yeah.
you can't just
Yeah.
send your kid out stupid. You can't just send them out, and I do stupid, and I mean it in the way I mean it. Like you sending them out there just completely unknowing, like they don't know shit, and it's your fault.
Yeah.
It's not the baby's fault. They baby. They bring a human being. They don't know nothing. You're
And it,
supposed to help them learn.
yeah, you definitely
Y'all
hit it
got to
on the
build their
nose,
ass
though.
babies because you're illiterate. Because you're illiterate.
Usually,
And
and
that's just
I was gonna say
simply what it is.
you hit it
And
on the
then that's
nose with the parents, cause
plus
my
bad
mama, she
parenting.
used to like going to like Barnes and Noble and stuff like that, and I would go with her. We just have like a book date. And so while she's looking
We
at
all
like
have
book books, I'm looking at
library
comic
cards.
books and teen books and shit. Yeah, that
You
too.
gonna read
Like
something.
something.
Damien had Goosebumps when we were growing up. I had
That's
George, like
literally
we
what I
were
was
in the
about to
library.
say. I was about to say, and that's
Like
where
we
I
were in the
discovered
library. My mom
Goosebumps.
played none of those games, not with her children or her grandkids. So like
Mm.
nobody's illiterate. My mom always taught us like,
Yeah.
when I'm gone, I can't protect y'all, clearly. So like you got to be able to know how to take care of yourself, which includes being able to read, write, and do
Yep,
basic
that's mama.
math.
That's always been her shit. Like,
Because that's the quickest way
what the fuck
somebody
you
can
gonna
take
do when
advantage
I'm
of you.
gone? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm not like, I'm the most literate out of all my brothers in the sense of like
You probably
vocabulary
read the
and
most.
writing and all that shit. But
Simply,
like
you read
all
the
of us
most.
can read.
Bed bread.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just because of
That's
that.
why the state
But
of rapping is like
I
it is. These niggas
discovered
don't read.
Goosebumps at, it's honestly, and I'm learning because like it's on the Joe Budden podcast. Real quick, I discovered Goosebumps at a school book fair, but they were
Scholastics.
talking to one. Yep, I was like, wait, and but yeah, on there, the one guy, he was explaining like it's kind of hard to read, like actually. I
Don't get
kind
me
of get
started,
that with
please.
today, but I think what should help people at least is to start to read something that you like or genuinely interested in. Because other than that, your focus won't stay nowhere. So it's like
it's you're forcing yourself to read, and that's what makes it hard.
and it
That's why
feels like
textbooks
school
are hard to read because
a task
baby, a text.
versus.
And I love school. Like I was always good in school, but like sitting down reading the textbooks, like, oh my god, why is it so trash? Like, I was always a good student. I could pass my classes, but it was just so dry. But if you gave me something I was interested in a book, not a textbook, but a book, I'm eating that shit up. Like no matter what it is.
Yeah. Especially if it was
Fiction,
like fantasy,
nonfiction, all of it.
supernatural type mystery, all that. Those was the
Look,
shits that really got me since.
Reading does it all, right? It'll bring you some leisure. It'll bring you some intellectual stuff. It does it a
You get
little.
to
It brings you
escape.
comedy. You get to escape from the real world, or you get to read more about how you can navigate the real world, depending on what kind of books you read. But it's knowledge in a book. There's so many things you can pick up and things you can like not pick up. Like, oh no, listen, what you talking about? You know, just, again, depending on the book you read. And so, like, if I want to break from the world, I'm about to pick up my Stephen King It book. You know.
Yeah.
If I want to think about something that's more real related as far as my books, but still fantasy, a little like not super true, but could be, my Black Cake book. So like it's not a big library.
Yeah, it eventually evolves because like
depending on what it
fantasy
is.
and fantasy and horror and comic
lying.
books
I
is
have
like
so many
mine for the
cookbooks.
most part.
Those count.
Ooh. Yeah. Hell
Cookbooks
yeah,
count.
you
There's
reading
so
an
much knowledge in
ingredient.
a cookbook. Not just that.
But
There's a Bible, like this Bible book, whatever the fuck it's called, and that's what I want. When I go to Chicago, I think that's my book on my list when I go to Chicago. But because I know they sell it.
That's hype.
But it teaches you how to do everything. Like it teaches you how to make your own homemade fries and freeze them. Like you don't just, but like how you actually do it, not just how you would do it. Because I'm at home, like, oh, I cut these fries up. I'm about to throwing
Yeah.
but it like teach you how
But
to
yeah.
double fry them, double boil them, then fry them. Like it's so much knowledge for me as a
Yeah.
person that loves food. Like that's a thing. Like
Yeah.
that's like you with comic.
And
It's a relief for you. It's an escape.
yeah.
You know.
Hell yeah. Like, but yeah, and like I was gonna say the more you do it, it starts to grow too. Cause I found myself these past few years getting into self-help books. And like I said, you know, it was always comics, a horror, fantasy. I've read fucking The Alchemist at this point, Art of War. Like I've been like, damn, this shit is so like because I've evolved to like still love that, but like I like this other shit too now. So it's like I think it is genuinely a skill that needs to be practiced. I think, and that's I think the problem that one like motherfuckers aren't. You have to go like push at it. Like I want to read this. it is,
I
but
want you to
also
clip
it's.
this for
Oh, go ahead.
me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. You finish. Finish. I don't want to
Oh
interrupt
well, no, I was
you.
just gonna say that it's like and also as creatives, it's inspirational to read because it's been times I've read some shit that was so good. I'm like, I need to. How do I write like this? You know what I'm saying? And that kind of tings back to what I was gonna kind of get into for today, or the first part of the state of Black horror and how I believe Sinners, amongst other things, has inspired like I'm ready to see what comes after this.
I got
You
a
know what I'm
spicy
saying?
ass
Like I
question.
think. Oh, okay, yeah.
And when you finish,
That's first.
I want to remember that.
Oh no, I'm
Is
gonna
Sinners better
because
than Get Out?
it's different.
Word to me and my best
I'm
friend
gonna say
Brandon.
it's
We had
different.
this conversation. Okay. He and I both agree. I don't,
Yeah.
in the sense that I feel like Get Out was full on horror movie, like psychological black horror was on display.
Yeah.
I'll give it that nod to being better as far as a horror movie. Not a better movie.
Okay.
Better.
So for me, because I think I've said on the show before, Get Out came out when I first moved to Arizona. So it was very familiar. Immediately, I'm like, oh, this is my life. So it's like Get Out is closer to my real life experience, where Sinners is my ancestors and just the knowledge that I have in that sense. So it's like they're just very different, but I don't know. Like I get
That's
that
why I
part
said
because
it's not a better movie, but when we talk about horror, I feel like Get Out was full on psychological black horror movie.
Yeah, that from the beginning it was fucking with you.
When I look, period. When I look at Sinners, it's so much more than just a horror film because it's vampires in this bitch and it's
literally
like,
almost an afterthought.
It's yes. Oh my god!
And then you're like, oh wait, yeah, it is a horror movie too.
Like, oh yeah, like it's vampires in this bitch. Like,
yeah,
there's just so much. It's so layered. Like, it's just. I was telling him like I don't know what you could classify this movie as because it is so layered. It has so much in it. I don't know, but it's so much more than just a horror film.
Yeah, I just had a thought.
So it's like what?
I was so there's the channel that I watch on YouTube called Cinepals, and you know they watch like a lot of films and stuff like that for the first time, and they watch Friday and next Friday, and he was saying the first Friday just was kind of like a day in the life kind of thing, just like here's our life, not at a specific point.
Because it wasn't.
Yeah, and I'm
it
like,
was literally just a day.
And I just that just clicked for me for Sinners. That's kind of Sinners. It was just this day that started out normal in the fucking Jim Crow era, like in a world with fucking vampires. So it was like it was just a day, literally.
And it was almost like niggas was wholeheartedly like aware of vampires, but unaware of vampires. Like, oh, we got them here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Like, okay, we know about them, but they hearing. Okay, they hearing the Delta.
I will say, yeah, right. Okay. I will say Get Out, I think definitely started this black horror renaissance because it was so
I think that was the tipping scale in general for horror, real life. If we gonna talk
mm,
about it, right?
yeah. You see that?
What Jordan Peele and other Ryan Bloomhouse got it.
Blumhouse,
Bloomhouse got it.
they got
I don't know who be producing them, so I can't say what I want to
them and
say, but I'll say
A24.
this. Since Get Out, there's been a tipping scale of better horror movies. Granted, I'm still not scared. I know I'm an adult woman.
Oh, every now and then, this
Be
one I
scared
still.
shitless. You know, I want to be scared. Like, I know these things aren't real and shit, but scare the fuck out of me, please. That is why I think partially millennials cling so much to, not that we cling to it, but that we still like fuck with Final Destination and that scene, because shit still happen like that, bro. It can really that shit is
I'm telling you, that shit can happen.
Like, that is something scary. Niggas get from behind them trucks immediately. Like, I'm not even up on you personally. I'm 6 miles back and I see you. I'm in the other lane. Scare me. Traumatize me. Traumatize me. So I
everyday things
like we have since Destination 2.
Yes.
Like, Highway to Hell hits so well. Like, when I hear it, that movie plays in my mind. That's
immediately. Yeah. The third one is my favorite since we talk about Final Destination. But but
you know, and they had a way to bring that shit full circle. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but to like bring the most whatever one to the first one. Beautiful.
And the number 5, somebody put the two scenes together. Done. The scene, and somebody put the beginning scene in Final Destination, that last scene in Final Destination 5, like across from each other, whatever, so you can see how it was happening. I was like, oh shit! I'm like, damn, like that was fire.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That was amazing. I was like, wait,
traumatized. I'm telling you, that's
apparently I don't know.
People are crazy.
Yes. But apparently this one, number 6, ties in every single movie. I'm like,
just ready, okay, because we have a lot of bad
I am too.
But thank God we don't have a bar. Okay, our bar in the house safely.
Crazy. Yeah. But just to real quick hop back into the black horror thing, like, since, like I said, I think, and it was definitely a change for horror in general, but definitely for black horror, because it was telling our fear. Like, having been living that experience right at that time, I was like, oh no, this shit, that he wrote this out of my head. Like, what the fuck? And then it was just like from there.
When we go camping, of course, we live in Michigan, so only like Detroit and Flint are super populated with black people. When you leave them 2 areas,
anywhere outside of that,
we spot it. It's very infrequent, right? So it's like when we go camping, sometimes I'm uneasy because I never know how people will like take us or act towards us, because like we really just be chilling, like. But people will take us because
that's all niggas are ever doing. Chilling. We just,
you know what I'm saying? And like, especially, we're going this July trip is 3. We have 3 sites. It's so many of us going. Like, I love that it's so many of us going, because like, go the fuck outside. This is not white people shit. Go outside.
Yeah.
Glamping, not camping. Don't go to them places with our houses and where places you got to dig holes. Don't do that.
Fuck all that.
Oh, I mean, hey, do that. If you like it, do that. You should do that. Don't listen to me. Do that if you like that. But if that's not your steez, but you want to go camping, go glamping, okay? I got a big dumbass tent, a nice ass bed, air mattress. We got camp stove. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go outside, we have fun. Like,
I would do that, but I'm definitely a cabin kind of nigga. Like, I've been to I used to work for the National Park Service, and they sent us to Yosemite National Park, and I was just like, the campgrounds there versus the cabin. It was like the even just like it being a lower level cabin. I'm like, bitch, that's good enough for me. This shit is great. I'm not. But it was also cold. I probably would have done it if it was warm. It was like November when we
I
went.
don't go
So,
when it's cold.
but
Okay, I'm still black. I'm
yeah.
still black.
Hey,
So
my
I go
job
in
paid
July
for
and
it.
September. Oh no, that's different. When you gotta work, you gotta work. Okay, but I'm saying for me,
Yeah.
personal fun, personal experience. I don't go when it's
Yeah.
cold because I'm still black. Despite my birthday, and
Yeah.
I hate my birthday being in December. Okay, I don't go outside. That's not it. But I go in July and September, and it's a beautiful time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the summertime during July. We always go somewhere where there's a beach. We're off a lake because
Yeah.
Michigan got all the lakes. Um, and then we go for hikes. We cook outside, like we have tents.
Uh-huh.
We sleep on air mattresses. You know, we have bathrooms, working bathrooms, full bathrooms, sinks, soap, showers. Okay, because
Okay.
I can't do
Yeah.
it. That first time I
Yeah.
went camping, I was dirty as fuck. The water that washed off me, baby, because of that sweat. No, I need a shower. I sweat a lot.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I
So,
I
but
like
you know, go the fuck outside.
yeah.
Let's be scared on the trail like we in a scary movie. Please, let's go do that. And I do mean
Yeah. I would
authentically because taking niggas outside the hood, they hear gunshots and sirens and shit on the regular to hear nature sounds got to be some of the funniest shit you'll ever see.
Oh yeah. That shit is terrible.
Gunshots they not too
What
afraid
the fuck
of.
is that?
But a
You get
crack
used
in
to
the
it.
fucking a twig in the crack. Oh my god! Like when I say I got
My
punched
nigga
in the
was
back from my
Is that
friend
an owl? Oh
and a
shit.
chipmunk. All it was
Yeah.
a chipmunk. I almost died over a
No.
chipmunk, bro. My friend almost pulled a gun out on a chipmunk.
Oh my god.
But gunshots, sirens, people
Well,
screaming. We
but
nosy. We want.
ironically, that ties back into black horror because, of course, that's how niggas is gonna act, and that will be in a horror movie.
Absolutely,
Like,
I don't mind it. That's why I said you gotta go. You gotta experience that shit without
yeah,
actually being in danger. We wasn't in no fucking danger, but it was a fun time all the same.
Right. So like with because I definitely think the state of horror is changing, but specifically, I think more black horror has emerged in the past 10 years. Because then you think about it, we got and not even just movies, TV too. Because my brain immediately goes to Lovecraft Country. That shit was so smart. And I
I
was just
hope
like,
my
oh
best
my,
friend
like,
watched that. I hope she watched it. She gotta watch that shit and be creeped out and
because it just
scared
have some.
because.
It's definitely some fucked up moments, but like it's so good.
But it's
so
mostly
good.
it's creepy, but it's not creepy like she'll be afraid.
Yeah,
Like she'll be afraid of some moments, but it's
I'm about to say
creepy.
Topsy and Bopsy, them two little dancing bitches. That shit
She's
might
gonna be
get
afraid of that. She's going to be afraid of that.
that shit. But
Yeah,
like,
but she
we
gotta
got
watch the
that.
episode.
Yeah, yes.
It starts off with
and
Emmett Till
that's
and everything, so it's like
yeah, that's such a
I
good one
believe that's
too.
the
But
Emmett Till
I literally
episode.
cried on the Tulsa episode. I cried the first 2 or 3 times I watched the episode. She's walking through the fire, and then the poem is "Where's your fire? The fire of your brother," and all that. It was that poem. I was just like,
The
like
oldest
I was
Tulsa
like,
survivor just had a birthday like yesterday.
yeah,
FYI.
that's
And
fucking
yesterday
crazy.
being May fucking 9th. Because today is May 10th, I
Yeah.
believe. Let me.
Yeah, and they try to make it like it was
May
so
9th,
old.
2025. She's 100 and something. She's the oldest person that's left living from the fucking Tulsa massacres. And that's a horror story in itself.
And it's fucking
That
self.
episode they
But then
did
we
that, and
got
look, like you said, like that was such an emotional episode to watch. Like
it was just like they're literally just kids getting ready to go to a dance and shit. Like it's just a normal, regular ass, and all of a sudden they're. I think what got to me was the idea that they were even bombing, like they were in a fucking third world country. Like, it sucks when they do it anywhere, but these motherfuckers have fighter jets over the city. And I'm like, what the fuck?
it is
like,
a mind-boggling thing to think about. What? Not even our ancestors. We talking our great grandparents.
Yeah,
we ain't even talking about that far removed from us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not at all.
My grandmother
actually just yesterday,
something years old.
my great uncle just passed. and he went
They're
through some of
not.
that shit. Like
They're not
they're not that
removed
fucking
from us.
old.
You know,
Like,
like they're
yeah,
old, but they're not too old to where they're dead, dust and gone, and none of us have ever met these people. My mother
yeah,
was born in the 50s. My father was born in the 50s. They were born at, you know what I'm saying? They're all
yeah.
segregation and all that.
That
Where do you
wasn't that, and that's oh,
My
okay. Because you know
sister was
what?
born during the 70s, right before the crack era. Like, what are we talking about? Like, my family has lived through all of this
Yeah,
shit. And I
yeah,
can literally go to my grandmother and she can tell me all kind of wild stories about being raised in the South and everything. So it's like
yeah,
she's still living, bro. And y'all
yeah.
be like,
That's why I
not
appreciate, like,
me.
yeah,
Yeah, maybe not
uh,
you, but your great grandma that's probably in the fucking home.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I
probably
think
her.
that's why I appreciate um shows like Lovecraft and I
Hmm.
don't know if you ever watched them. Um, there's like 2 seasons. It's an
Yes, the
anthology
show.
horror. Yes,
I had
that.
to turn it off. So
Yeah.
there's things about me now, like I think they say things radicalize you or whatever, and I take it as
Yes.
a joke
Yes.
usually. Usually I take it as a joke for the way people usually use it in context.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but watching Philandro Castile being murdered on camera while complying with the police really did. I've
Yeah.
not seen another black man, black woman. No, I don't watch. Do
Yeah.
not watch him. I cannot stand it. It makes
Yeah.
me sick to
Yeah.
my stomach. It makes my bones hurt to watch people literally
Mm-hmm.
be gunned down for no good goddamn.
Yeah.
So like watching that and it really and I'm like, y'all are fucking terrible people. So like when we watch shows like them in those
Uh-huh.
instances where it was so racist, so fucking profound, I had to cut it off. My
Yeah.
blood is boiling as a black
Yeah.
woman watching this, knowing that this is not just something for entertainment. This
Yeah.
is real
It's
fucking
just,
life that people went through, unfortunately,
yeah.
are going through to some degree still to this damn day.
Yeah. And so
Can't watch
that's
I can't
why
watch it. So
I was saying I appreciate shows like that, Lovecraft
mhm.
films, like Sinners and Get Out and stuff like that, because yes, it's the traumatic part, but it's not like we grew up pretty much unfortunately watching slave movies and shit. It's like they had to see all that shit.
Roots
And
and
it's
all of
like you
that.
do get tired of seeing that. And it's
The
like
color
they're giving
purple.
us that, but in a whole different type of way. It's
Yeah.
like like here,
That's why I was
yeah,
saying like I had to turn it, but I could turn it back on because I knew where we were going. But it's like
yeah. You can't like sit and just digest all of that at once.
not at
Yeah,
once. And I think that's
yeah,
probably why it wasn't a movie.
yeah.
There was so much to be told with
Oh
them
yeah.
over
Oh
those
hell no.
couple you could never put that in a movie.
Hell, that could not. Yeah.
Like,
Um.
and I know people hate Tyler Perry. I really don't have no hate. I don't have no love. I'm really indifferent
Whatever.
about Tyler Perry.
I talk a little shit, but like
I either
I don't
do or
hate the
don't
man.
like whatever you put out, regardless, right? Now, I don't
Yeah.
think he's an inherently bad man. I don't know that he's done terrible things.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know.
He
Not saying
just
that he
needs to
hasn't.
get some help on the writing. His
He's
shit
not.
start to run
Now,
together.
I know people be upset with him. I know a big problem with him is that he plays too much into the negative stereotypes of black people in general. And I
And a
don't
black woman ain't
disagree.
gonna never have a happy ending.
Yo, Taraji won't see no peace was a tweet I seen the other day, and they got a new movie coming out, and I fell the fuck out. Now I don't
Yeah.
disagree with that point. I think it's very valid that he does, in fact, play into a lot of stereotypes, negative stereotypes with black people. I also think it's unfortunate that when we get on social media, we see these black stereotypes play out every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why he can keep getting off. Because as much as it is
Yeah.
a stereotype, and it only hits a small sector of us black people, that's what sells,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. And I don't like it no more than anybody else does because it's a form of exploitation, right?
Uh-huh.
Because a family that prays as good as it was, again, a black horror story. You
Oh,
let your family
everything he's done.
struggle all these fucking years and you had all this money because you have bought into this business. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Not to say that Winifred
Yeah.
treated her kids bad in this movie. Sanaa Lathan was just a greedy bitch. she deserved every slap she
Extremely.
got. But again, it's just certain things like I think I'm
He
having this
does,
white man's
but
baby, so I'm better than you. Like it just can black like, but then again, he has shows like Sisters and things where there's pretty much an all black cast. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just unfortunately the things that pop a lot for him just are those things.
Yeah, but again, and it's not ever to down anybody else's work. He has his niche, but I'm happy about. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm just really happy as a horror lover to have gotten all the black horror that we've gotten and just to anticipate what's coming next, because also Ryan Coogler is doing the reboot of X-Files. When I saw that shit, I said, oh hell yeah. And he said, he was like, if we do our job right, this shit gonna be scary as fuck. And I'm just like, oh
I don't give a fuck. So I didn't get into X-Files. I thought it was stupid when I was a kid. But when I got a little older, probably like maybe high school, college, I started watching episodes. And I'm like, oh, this shit good.
Mm-hmm. I got into it in college.
Good. Yeah, like I don't know what it was about getting into shows in college, but I started getting into a lot of shows in college.
I'm into that. Dexter, it was a couple of things.
X-Files, Desperate Housewives. But there were a couple of shows, but so I'm like, oh yeah, him getting into X-Files, and
he do X-Files. Oh, I have like what
people.
What
This is why I don't, like we said last time in our last pod, we were like, we don't want to hear shit about Blade because you should have just gave it to him. If he did so well with fucking Black Panther, and not because it's a black vampire,
well, yes,
but because of what he can do on film. I want them.
And I think that's part of the problem, that they were like struggling.
I was about to lie. I was about to say I don't want him with a black cast. Yes, I do. I want him with a black cast every single movie he put out because period.
Yeah.
I want you to invite your friends. I want you to be Adam Sandler. I want you to be all these other white directors, Quentin Tarantino, where you invite the same kind of fucking people that you only have this basket of people you pull from. No problems with it. Zero issues. Bring your friends with you. You know?
Yeah.
I would love to bring my friends with me if they love to cook. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all love to be in the food industry in one way or another, maybe it's like
I love to eat it.
No. Maybe I'm like, it's me and you being
I get what you mean,
graphic designer. You know what I'm saying? Like depending on what you do, what I do, I can, or me versus you. You know what I'm saying? You bring me with you because it's depending on just what our skill set is. Like, how can I bring my friend with me? Because they do work. You know what I'm saying? Not just because that's my friend. I love my friends, but if you're not gonna work, I'll throw you some cash when we go shopping or something. But you can't work with me. Like, I'll support your dreams. What do you want to do for you? Because our dreams might not match up. But for those that kind of intersect in certain ways, like again, you're a graphic designer. Maybe I want you to design some flyers or
do a
things
label
like that.
Or some shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it'll overlap in those kind of areas. Where can I bring my friend with me? And I never have that issue. So when it's black, do it. Do it big. Do it every single fucking time. So if Michael B. Jordan
the
is
problem with the
Blade, fucking Ryan Coogler shit.
Yeah.
I think because rest in peace, Chadwick.
Okay. I think the problem with the Blade movie, because I read some point last year, some comics, they've been changing the plot multiple times. I think that they're trying to, or maybe they were trying to make a black film, but
you cute. I want the orange and green. Cute, very on High Squad when you leave the house. I said you can tell people you got your own High Squad when you leave the house. Okay, we a fan.
Shit, I forgot what I was saying.
Get off.
Blade. I feel like they trying to make a black film. That's what they've been trying to do, and they don't know how to get it right. But that all
give it to somebody that's black and let them do what they.
That's what I'm about to say. That makes all the more sense to give it to Ryan Coogler, because there was some shit that was supposed to be based in the 20s. And then there was another story.
White people will never handle black people well. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about Quentin Tarantino with Django and how good that comedy is, because it's a comedy. It's a comedy horror.
That's not a drama. That is
it's a comedy horror. Like
Yeah.
it's because again, it is our trauma on display to
Hmm.
some extent in the scenes with so much. I don't know about y'all, but I find that shit to be funny as fuck. It's one of my favorite comedies. Okay,
Yeah.
but it's like so it's
Mm.
you
Yeah.
know
I just don't get why they couldn't figure it out, but that's neither here
like
nor
them.
there. So one thing actually that pissed me off a little bit, like
All the black
now I
Americans.
kind of want to transition over to upcoming movies, like new movies that's coming out,
Okay,
and the one that I'm actually bothered about, I think we probably talked about it or even mentioned it, but I know she did last summer.
boo.
That trailer looks,
I'm not watching it. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not watching it.
yeah,
The
I
trailer
get
turned
that,
me off. The trailer
yeah,
gave me very much carbon
hmm
copy. Sorry, carbon copy. It
and,
very
and
much
fucking
gave
Jennifer Love
me.
Hewitt is clearly only in
They're
that
not
one
in it.
scene. Clearly, they're not in that fucking movie.
Now I'm not mad at you. Get your bag. I'm not mad at y'all.
Yeah,
I'm mad at the
yeah.
writers. If anything, it should have stemmed. She shouldn't have been in it. Hold on. First off, she shouldn't have been in it. No, you
Yeah.
said Jennifer Love Hewitt, not Sarah Michelle. Sorry.
Oh, yes.
They
But
wanted her in it. That's what it was. They wanted
yes,
her in it. But my
pissed me
thought was
off.
like, she was dead as fuck,
And she
right?
said that. She said, "No, my character is dead. I'm not.
Like
I'm
it
not coming back. Like
when they
I'm
started
dead."
doing that, we should have knew it was downhill from there because what are you doing? If
Hmm.
anything, it should have been from the ending scene to the I still know what you did last summer, where he's
Yeah.
under the bed, or maybe he's not, or whatever the fuck. That's where
Yeah.
we should have left off from with Jennifer and
And Brandy is right
him.
there.
And she's still alive. Like it's so annoying.
She's right there. And they
Let me
just
tell
said,
you, this
"Oh,
is when I say like when people like when we were going through school and they were getting rid of the like economics and the arts and shit as we are getting
hmm
older and going through grades. That is why
yeah,
movies are so bad because the people our age should be the ones that are making movies right now. It should
hmm
not be your 60, 70-year-old fucking Steven Spielberg. Not to say he
yeah,
making bad movies or anything, but you got all these other people that are just regurgitating shit we've already seen.
yeah,
You have all these people that did go to school for fucking performing arts and all these other things that can put a performance on the screen. And y'all be like, fuck them. We
hmm
about to make Snow
yeah."
White and Cinderella again. It's gonna
Okay.
sell.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit. But we just watched Sinners, an original story, make history.
Yeah. You know what?
People are
Hollywood is weird like
tired.
that because
People
people
are
have
so
always
tired of the
been,
regurgitation.
and it's weird because Hollywood is built on original stories, and
It
yet when
used
it's
to
time
be.
to create original stories, they run from that shit. Like, no, let's just do what we did.
Yeah, it used to be like, okay, all these
It's
stories
so
are going to be
weird.
these stories. Like, these stories are different. Like, think about it. When we had Jurassic Park, we still had the Sci-Fi Channel and shit doing what it did.
Yeah,
But
but
as
ain't
far as
nobody
big
do that
production,
yet.
nobody was doing Jurassic Park. You know what I'm saying? We had
Now
Jurassic
we on
Park and
Jurassic Park 18, bitch. Like for
because you
what?
can't let it go. Because we got fucking Fast and Furious 27 because you can't let it go. Because you cannot come up with something else to make money because you're like, well, people will still come look. Stop watching. Stop going to the. You know what? I do blame the movie and the people behind the movies and all of those people,
Yeah,
but I blame you motherfuckers that keep giving them your money. I
yeah.
ain't watched a Fast and Furious movie since Paul Walker died in theaters. The
I
last
mean,
one
I've
I
seen all
saw,
of them, but on TV.
mm-mm,
Like, I didn't go see.
I
Okay, I did go
thank
see
you.
Fast
Like
Nine, I think.
I think I might have seen the one after he died, but that was
Yeah, yeah.
anything else I watched when it came on streaming services. If I'm to
But
give
you
you my
know
money,
what?
it'll be
That just
that
gave
way.
me a thought. That
Like
just made me.
Shaw,
Mhm.
Hobbs and Shaw was awful, bro. I turned that shit off.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
watch it fully. It was
But that just
awful.
made me think. I think that's why horror is having this moment, though, because it's some of the most original storytelling right now.
Black horror specific. Well, no, I won't say
Yeah.
black horror specifically because actually the movie with
The horror in
James
general has
Franco
been
little
like
what is James Franco's little brother's name?
Dave Franco.
his new movie.
Yeah, that shit
That's gonna
looks
be so fucking
wild.
good. As long as they didn't show me the best parts in the trailer. Shout out to Sinners, you didn't show me the best parts in the trailer.
Yeah, not
Because what the
at
fuck
all.
is that about? What is that about in general across movies? Showing you the best parts in the trailer and you getting there,
Because they want to make sure they
fuck.
get you in that motherfucker. I need
And
to
you
make
are
sure.
so under. But this is the thing, right? To
Yeah,
get
and then
me
you're
in there,
underwhelmed because the best shit
get
was in
me,
the trailer. So now
get
you're
me
sitting there like, oh,
questioning
that's
what
it?
the movie is about, right? Y'all had everybody thinking
Yeah.
Sinners was about vampires. Baby, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Ooh,
It was a little
so
twist to where it wasn't fully. It just fully wasn't about that. It just wasn't. So it was like we got so much more from the movie than we did the trailer. That's what I want to see. Don't stop giving me all the fucking movie from the trailer.
So yesterday, remember this too. Like, you know, it's like the current horror trend of like making horror movie versions of shit. So like Blood and Honey, Winnie the Pooh. Listen, I fuck with Blood and Honey.
I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna be
if you go into it with nothing. No.
I'm gonna wait till you finish, but I got a guilty pleasure like that as well.
Okay. So there's the new one that just came out yesterday. It's called The Ugly Stepsister, and it's like the dark version of Cinderella.
That wasn't dark enough.
It was right. This shit, it definitely at first, the first half is kind of slow. Like I had to force myself because I want to get to the fucking point and get to the end, like see what's going on. And it's in Norwegian, so you add that. It's just I was just like, okay, whew. But there's a specific part in the middle, and then the shit just flips, and then it's like, oh, you kind of realize what's going on. Like I don't want to necessarily tell it, but like if you get a chance to watch it, or anybody who's like listening or whatever, stick with it. It's not a horror, but it's dark.
Okay.
The look of it is gothic, so it looks like a fucking what is his name? Who did like Sweeney Todd and all that shit? I cannot think of it right now. Fuck. And he did Sleepy Hollow.
Tim Burton.
I know it. There we go. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's it. Yep, that's it.
It is Tim Burton. Racist ass.
But that's like a horror trend right now.
I fucks with his movies because I love dark shit, so of course I fuck. But he is a racist. It is so conflicting. Okay, Johnny Depp, like in Sleepy Hollow, is amazing to me.
Oh yeah.
The Nightmare Before Christmas, I have barrel on my leg. Like it's so conflicting.
Yeah, very
racist. Man. Well, granted, Tim Burton is not responsible for Nightmare Before Christmas. I can't think of the man's name. He's more responsible than Tim Burton. I recently found that out, and I love that. I love that for me because that's some dark, creepy shit I've loved since a kid. I can't let that go.
Oh, so actually, yeah. And then next part. Oh no, I think you said you had a guilty pleasure dark remake.
It's The Grinch.
It's called I hated that one.
Oh my god, it's so stupid. It's up there with Killer Clowns for Outer Space for me. Like it's awful.
Ooh.
It's bad. It's bad, baby. It's bad, but it's so good because it's so bad. Like it's like so good. Like oh my god, like I'm laughing through this shit. Like oh my god, did that really just happen?
Yeah.
Like oh my god, it's good, but it's bad. But it's good. You know, again, guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Preface that.
Interesting.
It's awful. It's not good.
Oh no.
But it's funny as fuck.
None of these are, but they're just like something to watch. So that's why like
they're stupid.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, it's actually there's like a kind of a backstory that I thought was actually kind of cool, like which is clearly what they based the whole movie on. I just had like a thought, like, what if this happened instead? And then just kind of ran with that. But it was just like going into it, I wasn't expecting anything. So I got more from it because I wasn't expecting shit. I was like, oh wait, this is fun as fuck. It's just like a slasher movie, but you know, Winnie the Pooh doing the killings. So but I would say it's worth a watch. Another one that I'm excited to see is Jordan Peele's new movie Him.
Okay, come on, I gotta go potty.
Oh yeah. Pause. I'll pause.
Okay. How long ago was Scream 3 even like filmed? Okay. He's been
he got
Dr.
mad, like
McDreamy for longer.
That's
Granted,
true.
he died on that show too because he wasn't shit in real life, according to Sandra be
Yeah.
Every show Chandra Rhimes has produced should be considered a horror story because the way she kills people. Okay, she kills you off. Columbus Short, him,
Yeah, she know how to.
That plane full of fucking people. Like I had to stop watching Grey's Anatomy because bitch, stop killing the fucking cat.
Yeah.
It got to be too much.
Okay.
It got to be too much.
The next black horror movie that I'm excited to see is Jordan Peele's new movie Him. I think it's interesting. So it's basically a football horror film.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Don't you get on that fucking couch. So I forgot that's what that was called. It was something I wanted you to clip earlier, right? So before we get into Him, I want you to just clip this for me so I can tag my 9th grade English teacher in. She is the reason why I love literary elements and can pick them up the way I can. I'm able to see so much foreshadowing shit by the way people stuff that. Not granted, I'm a grown ass woman, but still, she older than me. But
yeah,
Miss Laura Lynn Taylor, Cass Tech. Okay, my 9th grade English teacher taught us literary elements so well that to this day at 33, I still peep when I watch television, when I watch movies, when I read books. I'm into it. You, like I said, you pan to, even if it's not necessarily a literary element, like in words, it is physically sightseeing kind of thing.
Like a visual one, yeah.
When they pan to I'll say it, now this has nothing to do with horror, but when Ghost touches the window ledge in Greg's apartment without his gloves, and they pan to the window after he left, and they just left there for a second, I said, that's going to be important. It's a reason you stay on these scenes, you make these things, you look at these. And she is the reason why I peep so much. Yes, she is the reason why I'm able to pick up so much when I watch television in a way that you do when you read books. And I think that's such a beautiful ass thing. And you can only get that if you read.
Yeah. That's why so many of these scenes, like so much shit people get. Yeah. But and I think Jordan Peele is actually kind of that's a nice kind of segue again. I think he's really good at that too.
Yes,
like
yes,
it is a lot of it you don't notice until you rewatch. You're like, oh my god, shit. Yeah, so like I'm excited. Like, well, first off, he really did that shit. Nope. And I was like, people were like, I didn't get it, and I was just like, what? I was getting so mad at people for not getting Nope because I'm like, it's right there. It's all like. They was like, oh, what was the thing about the monkey? I'm like, bitch.
I still haven't seen Nope.
It's right there. Oh my god. Oh please. Actually, yes. Matter of fact, did I review that? I don't give a fuck. Watch that. Okay. We'll do that next. Because oh my god. But Him, like I said, it's a football horror movie, and I'm eager to see how this goes because it is genuinely supposed to be, a sports film, but also horror. And it's just about him wanting to become the best he can.
Troy, your friend. I love football.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I know you got.
Fan. So when I saw this trailer, and it's like, I won't act like I'm like super deep in football culture. Like, bitch, I don't play. I don't know. And there are so many more men that know deeper, that probably feel it on a deeper level. But like I'll watch it, I understand it. Like I get a tiny bit of it. Let's say that. Yeah. But I'm so intrigued about it, like the way he brings in the masculinity from football, like macho men and all this other shit that comes with football, and this You are literally ramming your fucking body into another man.
Like,
There are women
it's
that play
so
football. Don't get
football
weird.
is so fucking dangerous. My
It's
God.
a very physical thing, and to
Yeah.
think of how when I watch this, like the last couple years of Lions, Dan Campbell coming in, it's a brotherhood, right? It's this
Yeah,
thing that
definitely.
you believe in. You breathe it, like you breathing into this shit, like you believe in this shit.
Yeah.
This party. And that's beautiful. I ain't
Oh,
mad at it
excuse
because I
me.
love sports. Okay, you gotta understand sports to
Yeah.
like fuck with that shit. So it's like to see that and to
In
display
the
it with
horror form.
horror.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
it's just like the
god, I'm so
idea, even like,
excited!
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so excited.
And
I'm
even
sorry,
just to
y'all.
step outside of football itself, just the idea of, because that's kind of like the basis of like, what are you willing to sacrifice for this
Mm.
thing that you love? And
hmm
it's like,
And you'll hear
because
a
that's
lot of
what I
them
was
talk about
like,
what they sacrificed to get to where they are, especially when they get to the draft.
yeah,
You get drafted. And it's not like, of course, we ain't talking like we sacrificing no people or nothing, but it's just
yeah,
period that you do
yeah.
sacrifice
Or
your
you know,
life,
sacrificing family time or
family
being
time, your
around your
body,
kids,
your health.
your body.
Like
Yeah,
you don't know if you're gonna come out with this with a concussion. You might be over. It might be done. There's so
yeah,
many
yeah.
men with their careers ended for injuries. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so
Or
you
they get
never know if that's
permanently
gonna be you or
damaged
not.
and shit.
hmm
Yeah.
That's a horror story in real life enough.
In itself, yeah. So I think, and because it's him, I think he gonna kill that shit. And
Oh,
I'm excited
he's
to see
going
Marlon.
to eat.
I am excited to see Marlon
Yes.
as the villain.
So
Like
like
that is gonna
I
be.
expect some type of comedic relief from him. I hope
You know
to
what? I
see.
don't. I don't. Because only because I think he personally has been trying to get more serious kind of work. I mean, he
Fair
might
enough.
naturally have a line or two, but
I
I do
feel
think
like
it's
because
mostly gonna be
we
very
can't name too
serious.
many horror movies that don't have some sort of comedic relief throughout
Yeah, yeah,
at some point here and there. Not to say like Black
yeah.
uh what is the damn movie?
The Blackening.
Yes, the Blackening. Like I don't expect this to be like that or anything, but I
Yeah,
do expect him to still because he is genuinely just a funny guy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's kind of like when you say something you dead ass serious and everybody laugh. Like
Right. Oh, sure. Okay.
kind of like that. Like
Yeah.
he's dead ass serious in this thing, but it's still funny kind of thing. Not like I'm
Yeah.
about to break out into a whole joke, comedic relief, but kind of like I'm
Mhm.
dead serious. But Black people, especially, will get this and it'll be funny
Yeah.
at the
I
same
can
time
see that.
serious. Yeah, something like that. But I'm excited about that movie. Him is definitely on the
Yeah.
list. Look, you know I love the drive-in. I'm gonna be at the drive-in this summer, so
Oh yeah. That's definitely a driving kind of movie too. Um,
everything's a
it's
drive-in.
a
I
few
know
more.
most
I mean,
people will
yeah, yeah.
so most of my friends they don't mind going with me or anything, but they more like going to the regular movies because you'll see better. Now I'm a blind bat, and for some strange reason, I see better at the drive-in because it's
Hmm.
I don't know. I just see better at the drive-in. It's just a better experience for me. But
Yeah.
you know, I love this movie. We gonna
You
see these
know,
movies one way or another though.
yeah. I was about to say, you know, The Strangers Part 2 coming out.
I told you I'm a bootleg it. I don't know if that's
Oh
illegal to
yeah.
say. I'm not.
Fuck. At
You
this
know what?
point,
Fuck it. I'll wait till it streams.
I could totally
Number
wait.
one was so fucking underwhelming. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like, and this again. I'm trying to plan a trip to go see my best friend to
I
Missouri,
heard.
baby. Like, I'm
Mhm.
trying right now. Like, once I get what I need for my house settled, I'm going to see my best
Mhm.
friend because she comes and sees us all the time, and I want to make sure she understands she is loved and all that shit. You
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're going. I don't, Brandy. Let's.
Yeah. Shit.
Your
Let me know.
birthday is
Huh?
right now. Let's
Yeah.
go to New Orleans for my birthday.
Okay. Yeah, because I just
Like,
want to go. Like, it don't even have to be a birthday thing.
I
I just
will
want to
try
go
my
to New
best
Orleans.
to. No, this is gonna be the best time to go. It's not gonna be super hot. The
Hmm.
bugs ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be the perfect time to go. It's gonna be good. Like when I say December, November, it's
Hmm.
probably because it's kind of when you come to Arizona, you come in the
Yeah.
off season when it's cooler, when niggas can
Yeah.
breathe a little better than 175 degrees in
Right.
July. so, so But you one of my friends I could see me traveling with. Like if I want to take a
Mhm.
nap, we about to take a nap. Like that's what we
Okay.
doing.
I'm napping, baby.
Um,
I'm gonna take a nap.
and even you can nap, and I can just be. You know what I'm saying? Like I love
Mhm.
my vacations. I feel like I'm here to relax. I love to eat
Yeah,
food. I love to go do excursions, but I'm not a big super turn up queen no more. Like we can have some
yeah,
drinks, we can get a good buzz, we can have a good night.
yeah,
That's a good night.
yeah,
I want the rest of my trip to be like enjoyable for me, like doing with the things
yeah.
I
I
want
ain't
to
trying to
do.
be
Like
hungover as hell.
I'ma still drink. Like again, I'ma still
Yeah.
drink. I'm at my good buzz. But I'ma still want
Yeah.
to go on this gator tour. I'ma still want to go to this voodoo
Mhm.
museum. There's so much culture in
Yeah.
Louisiana as a state. Oh my God. Like New Orleans is just a part of it. There's so much culture and things there.
Yeah.
So like let's that's what I want to do. I want to go back to New Orleans for my birthday. Because
Yeah.
I bought the
Yeah.
house. The house was supposed to be what I was supposed to do last year, but we
Mhm.
bought the house. I got a flight credit. And if we do
Hey.
Sonder in December, I didn't even spend $500 on my hotel, and it was a full bedroom, a bathroom, a full bathroom, half bathroom, laundry, full kitchen, all of that,
Mhm.
pull out couch, all of that. Less than $500
Hey.
for four
Okay.
nights.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Um.
and it was where we could walk to everything. We could walk to
Yeah.
like the train. It could take us other places and stuff like that. So think
Um.
about that. I know you don't have a
Yeah.
job, and my birthday is in December.
Yes.
You see, like I don't know what your finances looking like, but I'll try my best to pay for most
Girl.
of it. So, you know,
Yeah.
I know you want to go to New Orleans, and I would like to put as much as
Yeah.
that, as I
Yeah.
can for my personal trip, and you just kind of come
Yeah.
along, kind of you pay for
Yeah.
your flight or something.
Yeah. Well.
But I
Well.
don't know how that works with
We'll
your
figure
parents
it
with my birthday being so close to. This has nothing to do with the
out.
podcast, by the way. But I
Yeah.
know you come
Yeah.
home sometimes for Christmas, and my birthday is
Yeah.
Christmas-ish.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I don't know yet, but I'll definitely let you know. I
Keep it
mean,
in
I would.
mind, kind of thing.
That's
You
definitely.
know,
Um.
I got a
But
credit I need to use by Christmas.
uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's the whole thing. So like, it's getting too late to come see you. It's too hot. I don't do the heat.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
I wouldn't even advise.
yeah. So like,
But I was gonna say, so real quick, it's two more movies
oh, I'm
coming this
sorry.
year
Okay,
that I
what are the
am
other two
excited
movies?
about. Um, well, so I mean, actually, technically three, but we didn't really like go into it for real. But Final Destination 6.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. That come out in like what, a week?
Yep, this coming
Mm-hmm.
week. It come
Yeah,
out this Friday, I think.
yeah. Come out this
This
week.
coming
I'm gonna
Friday.
say this.
Hmm. Okay.
I can see
Well,
it this week.
unfortunately,
We're going to the movies.
I was about to say I might I might have to go ahead and bootleg that, but it's okay because I'm gonna see it
It's okay.
regardless.
Tony Todd,
Okay,
rest in peace.
and that's what I'm excited about the most. But I mean, honestly, like the different. This is like the I Know What You Did Last Summer trailer, and then this trailer. This trailer
Boo.
actually excited me. I'm like, oh shit! Like what?
It
Watching
excited
that
me
one, and they're
like
both
Final
long
Destination
running
excites me.
franchises. Yeah, and it's like they're both long running franchises, and it's like you should have
If
been able to do that, but you
if
didn't.
1,000 Ways to Die could be a movie, it would be Final Destination.
Yep. Yeah, basically.
And that's
I'm
excuse me. It's
I
simply
think the
what it is.
biggest yeah,
It's the reality of it that this could
yeah,
happen
I think
in the
the
perfect set
biggest
of
part,
circumstances.
yeah, I
You be
think the
dead.
biggest thing that I'm excited about with Final Destination 6 is to see how they bring all the movies together.
Yes.
Cause how? Like, I mean, and the idea with this one is somebody's grandma surviving, and it's like that makes sense that they would come for the family because nobody after her should have lived. So I get
Yeah,
that,
but
but
where did
then it's
grandma
like,
come from?
we gonna see.
Like, I want to see her story. I want you to make it make sense for me
Oh,
because
from what I've heard, it
it
does.
has.
I've heard really
Oh
good
yeah,
things
yeah. I'm
actually.
not saying that it does. It doesn't. But like,
Yeah,
if you're gonna do that, it has to make sense because
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it connects through Clear
Possibly.
because she was one of the things that connected some of those movies as well. Like,
Yeah.
so it'll be interesting to see how they pull it out their ass, or
Yeah.
very much visible what we saw and we just
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that they could connect it that way.
Yeah, because this is very different. Like it's always just random little accident, random people. This is the whole family.
Yeah,
It's a whole fucking family.
because your grandma shouldn't have survived. Basically, your
Yeah.
matriarch wasn't supposed to survive, so y'all wasn't
Yo,
supposed
you ain't supposed to be here, nigga. That's
to.
such a psychological. That's a mind fuck. Because
Like,
some
my
people feel
grandma
like that
wasn't here,
naturally, be
I
like I
wouldn't
shouldn't
be
be
here.
here. No, but you like act like you actually should. Motherfuckers feel like that when they're depressed and shit like that. But like, no, you really should not be here. That's
Like,
like that's
dead
fucked.
ass shouldn't be here.
The other one I'm excited about, and I'm not like it's a slasher, so I don't tend to have like the highest like hopes. I love a good slasher. I just feel like they're pretty much the same idea. But Fifth Street Prom Queen.
I was hoping that was what you were going to say.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm excited.
Unlike you, oh well, okay, you're excited. Never mind. I am
Yeah.
excited because think about the first three. Original with Tale. Very much
Yes.
they told a story that they wanted to tell, no issue, no problem. That was good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very clear. We saw how it linked together. I have no problems with it. This might be when I get my Netflix account back because I don't have Netflix right now.
Yeah.
They keep raising the prices. Fuck y'all. I have Hulu. I love
Yeah.
Hulu, and we gonna keep rocking with Abbott Elementary. Bitch, I watch that every day. Quinta,
Okay.
you're amazing.
Outstanding.
But yeah, I will probably get. That will probably be when I get Netflix back because Fear Street. I don't know
And
what
it's
the
set in the
director was.
80s. So I'm like,
It
oh, I love a
and
good
you
80s.
just think of each of the three they've already did was done well. I
Literally
literally no
three different
complaints.
types of horror films. A slasher a 90s slasher to an 80s slasher to a whole ass
It
like
literally is paying homage to
psychological.
slashers. If we really step back,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
homage to slashers in the decades of slashers.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's done well to where it still connects and makes sense. It's not to where like, okay, these stories don't connect at all. It's almost like urban legend. It's like urban legend meets slasher. Like, well, urban legend was a slasher, but it's like urban legend.
Yeah, or
Which
like
they are
literally, so like
supposed
the
to be
first one,
making new stuff of, but if you're not gonna bring crazy ass homegirl back, don't do it.
yeah, leave it
She needs to
alone.
be brought back. If you don't
Yeah,
bring her crazy ass back, leave it alone.
yeah,
This
for
is my
real.
problem with remakes. You're not doing them right.
Yeah,
You're not doing them right.
it's
It doesn't
done
need
by
to be a
people who are just
remake.
trying to get money versus someone who's knowledgeable about the franchise. So
Tell a
it's
story. Tell a
about
story. Tell a story. Tell a story. I want to hear a story.
yeah,
Her being crazy and coming back because she didn't die in the first urban legend, I want to see. Because she was telling the urban legend of her.
And then at the end of the second one, the professor that got shot and was the killer or whatever, he was in a mental hospital and she was the nurse. She like
Again,
smiled at the screen, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hello.
she's not dead.
Yeah.
She is the it. She plays. Think about it. She's been in a couple other roles where she's been like kind of like nutty, kind of like
Yeah.
a little off, or like a weird
She was in
friend.
Scream too, and she was like rumored to
She
be
got.
one of the suspects at first, but they kept rewriting the story. But I'll
She
say
plays crazy. She has that crazy look. It's the eyebrows. It's the eye
it's the
color.
eyes.
It's the face. It's the.
Yeah.
She carries that shit well. She's crazy.
Yeah. Fucking
In
nuts.
a good way, like in a good way, like you'll believe it on screen kind of thing. So
yeah.
it's kind of like if you're gonna do an urban legend thing, there's no way you cannot have her in it. And if you don't, leave it alone.
Yeah.
But that's my way
I'll
with reboots,
say
spoofs, skits, anything.
yeah.
If you're not gonna at least pick up from where the story left off, leave it alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It won't make sense. It'll be stupid.
Yeah. The last one, and then real quick before that, I would just say, as far as the Fear Street trilogy, I would say the first one is Scream, the second one is Friday the 13th, and the third one is The Witch. Like the type of horror film
Which,
that relates to each one.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Okay, okay, okay.
like you know what I'm saying. That's like the basis of each one almost. But the last one I'm excited about is 28 Years Later.
Yes.
I feel like it's been a while since we got a good like we definitely got zombie shows, but I think it's been a while since we had a good zombie movie.
Ah, we got
And
a good zombie show, one good zombie show, and then at some point, The Walking Dead went
wow,
off the fucking rails.
you know, yeah, okay.
Let's keep it. Let's keep
I
it
don't.
funky. What's a better
Yeah.
zombie show than The Walking Dead?
Oh no, nothing. I mean, The Last of Us has its moments, but that's not even really zombies.
That's
Um,
different. That's a game.
yeah,
That's literally a
yeah.
game. So I won't count
Oh,
that.
excuse
But
me.
what was The Walking Dead
No, yeah.
again?
It was a
Okay.
comic book. It was a comic book, but
Okay, it's a little different.
that's it.
Not much,
But
but a
yeah,
little
no.
different.
I mean, honestly, no.
But I
Not
feel
really.
like
No.
I feel like The Last of Us or the whatever. I was watching that with my homeboy the first season, but I only watched it because he
Mm-hmm.
played the game and he made it interesting for me to watch with him. So I ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I canceled on HBO because them motherfuckers raised their prices. Stop playing with me. I will not.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do need to see the most recent episodes because I hear it plays out like the game, right? I've never played the game.
yeah.
I don't know nothing about the game. But I will say The Walking Dead is what more so I think that brought back like zombies, right? Not that it brought it
Yeah.
back, but it brought it back to the forefront. Like people always talked about zombies, zombie apocalypse, whatever. What
Yeah.
was the movie with Brad Pitt and all the other fucking zombie
Oh
movies,
yeah.
but
World War
it was
Z.
something about a television show that was centered on zombies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was good, and then it wasn't.
Because a movie is a moment. This is like spanning years. Like
It's
Loki, I think it spanned
something.
like 2 decades. Like,
It's something to be said, and we've said it before about a show that does not know how to fucking end.
yeah, yeah.
There is something to be said that you do not have the writers on board with you to end the show.
I
And I'm
think
not saying end
so.
the show in the
Okay.
way your audience will agree with because we don't even
Mm-hmm.
always have to agree with. All right.
Yeah, yeah,
Now, Game of Thrones, that was awful. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about like Snowfall,
yeah.
where he ends up being broke, a crackhead himself. But that's a reality of being a drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
That is a reality of somebody that was on top at some point and losing it fucking all and him becoming an
Mm-hmm.
addict. That is real. So that being the ending of Snowfall, I can visually see that being the ending.
Yeah,
Now, some shows just like Walking Dead just didn't know how to fucking end. And that was the
yeah.
problem because people same with not a horror show or anything, but Game of Thrones, you just didn't know how to end it.
Yeah.
Again, your audience does not have to be satisfied with the ending.
But like, and that's the thing too.
We
All you
don't.
have to do is listen to the fans. That's how
Yes
you
and no,
know that they
right? Yes
don't.
and no, because fans are also stupid, right? Fans will come up with some real
Yeah,
stupid shit that makes no sense, and if you listen to the fans,
yeah,
it'll drive you into a wall. That's why I'm saying like a yes or no situation.
yeah. I get that. Like, so,
Now
like,
I know a
listen
lot
to
of
them a little bit.
yes, a little bit where it makes sense for you and them. Like it'll cross paths at some sense. Like I'll say
Yeah.
this. Like there were a lot of fans upset about the ending of Snowfall because he ended up a crackhead and shit. But in reality, that's what happens to them. If they're
Yeah, that
not in
makes
jail or
sense.
dead, a lot of them do end up crackheads. Word to my daddy, they
Mm-hmm.
do end up crackheads.
Yeah,
So it's like it's real. It's something that you
very.
don't want to see because it breaks your heart because you feel like he should have won because
Yeah.
he was selling drugs to niggas like you. Why should he have won with something like that?
Yeah.
And this is the
Yeah.
reality of what that looks like when you try to win in something like that when it's not even set up for you to win in the first fucking place.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
again, these are all black horror stories. I don't care how
Legit.
you slice it. When you are a drug dealer, your outcomes are very, very rarely something positive. It's usually dead in jail or very much oppression. Struggling through life. Them more often your outcomes when you in that kind of life until you able to bounce back. Again, words. I watched that shit happen with my own family. Like,
yeah.
Those are real horror stories of Black people. Like the crack epidemic hitting Black. That is a horror story.
Okay.
New Jack City is a horror story.
Yeah. So there was, because just by itself, another one, Hurricane Katrina. That's a horror story. But I love.
Oh my God, George Bush didn't love Black people. He don't like Black people. He really didn't. Kanye wasn't lying.
It was a lot of things, and like, so there's a comic book, a Black Panther comic book, like how I was saying earlier with shit like them and Lovecraft and Sinners and stuff. They, it's our trauma, but they do it in a way that you can't help but want to see it through fantasy and horror and these other elements.
Because it's the way we
there's a Black Panther comic book. Yeah. And there's a Black Panther comic book that does a story on Hurricane Katrina and all the missing people. And they find out that they weren't all drowning and dead. Vampires came into New Orleans. It was just, and I was like, oh shit, that's where some of the missing people went. And I read that story, I was like, oh, like it was just, I love when people play on real history, because it was motherfuckers missing, and it's like, well, shit, well maybe it was for a couple of some vampires down there. Like it's New Orleans, why not? You know what I'm saying? People already believe vampires are down there. It's just like, I love when we can do that with our stories.
Yep, there's an episode of Bones, which is not our story or anything like that, but they talk about hoodoo and voodoo and things like that in the episode where she goes down there to help identify bodies and things like that. In the episode, and she gets caught up in a murder situation where it looks like she murdered somebody. And the guy, what is his name? Oh fuck, from Breaking Bad. Fuck. He was in Dear White People. He's been in so much shit. His name is not coming to my frontal fucking lobe right now. His name is not coming to me, but oh my God, what is his name? Oh my God, you know who I'm talking about, Brandon. Like he was in the Black man from Breaking Bad. He speaks Spanish.
Oh, his last name is like Esposito.
Yes. Him.
Yeah.
For the life of me, I can't think of his name, but him. And fuck, just bringing up his name made me think about everything else he's in, so I forgot what we was talking about. But shit. He's an amazing actor. Oh my God. Like my brain was just it just started like season like he's in this, but I'm not gonna tell you his name.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like fuck. Never mind. I just had a brain freeze in real time.
Yeah, it happened. I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, yeah, I guess that's it. I'm not really. That's the only other movie. The last one was 28 Days, and I'm just like, I feel like it's been a little second since we had a good vampire. I said vampire, a good zombie movie. Like at least one that I think. Yeah, because I'm trying to think, but yeah, the last one that I really recall, and maybe I need to expand my search, was Train to Busan, the Korean horror one.
Okay. Yeah. I know
yeah, that shit.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen some of it. I've just not seen the whole movie.
Yeah, I would definitely say try to get that with another watch. Because as far as zombie movies, it's like top 5. Now I need to do. I'm gonna make a list of my.
Have we done zombie movies?
I don't think so. So we can do that next.
28 Days Later does come out, or whenever the 28 years later.
Yeah, I think it's this month. or next month. It's next month. Yep, June 20th looks like. So we can definitely do that. But yeah, I appreciate you as always for talking a little. Now, normally I say talking shit just to say it, but no, this time we literally just kind of talk shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Yakety yak. Yappity yap.
went with the flow, and I had to laugh because I was also looking at the time. The last episode we did on Sinners is the longest episode of the show.
But
Like
that should
that
say
is
something
that
to the
is
art that we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Oh, definitely,
Sinners would,
definitely.
and it also should say something to the state of movies in general.
Yeah,
How
because I haven't
often
talked
do
about
you
a movie
go
like that in a while. The last one I
general
recall,
with
I
Scream?
the last one was well, okay, yeah, probably Scream, but I was gonna say As
The
Above, So Below.
as far as like horror movies on here, we
Mhm.
probably didn't like
Oh yeah,
gush about anything else except Scream.
yeah, oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
anything else, I don't think we've like fallen in love with the screen and everything we were like looking at and
yeah.
like seeing it multiple
Everything I was
times. Like
hearing,
there's nothing close to
like,
Sinners that we've done. So yeah, that would make complete sense. It was just
yeah.
that fucking good. Ryan Coogler and Cole, like y'all did an amazing job. From like
Well, yeah. Sorry, people.
everybody
We'll
that was
stop
involved in that
talking about it one
project,
day.
like literally everybody that was involved in that project. It's kind of like when we talk about Baychella, right? Like I'm not a big
Hmm.
Beyonce fan. I'm never gonna pay to see her.
Hmm.
It's just certain people I'm never gonna pay to see. I think you will put on a great performance. I just don't want to see it.
Yeah,
More I think again, it'll be a great performance.
yeah,
I don't listen to a lot of her music anymore. But I know if she puts on a form, I'll listen to it. If it's, like I
yeah,
said, we were able to see Baychella without going to Coachella. So I
yeah,
watched it. I watched Lemonade I love Lemonade. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
um, some things aren't for me. I feel like with Big Sean. When you in a certain bag you in, it's not for me. I like Dark
Yeah,
Sky, Detroit mixtape Big Sean. That's the Big
yeah,
Sean. Like
yeah,
that's where
yeah,
I feel like not that he peaked for me or nothing like that, but that was like
yeah,
optimal favorite Big Sean. Like
yeah,
I bought a
yeah.
vinyl of Dark Sky. I can't wait till it ships in June. I've been looking for this
Hey.
fucking vinyl for like 5 years, y'all. Dead ass since the pandemic, I've been looking for this vinyl for
Yeah.
5 years. It's his 10th anniversary this year, and Def Jam was like, "Hey, we got it for sale for $53." Baby, I'm all
Hey.
over it. I'm all
Okay.
over it. I'm all over it because it's been like people. You can't find a brand new version of it, but you can find like a used version for like $200. Bitch, I'm not paying
Mhm.
$200 for shit used.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them. I love Big Sean. I love him dearly.
Yeah.
But like that's kind of like when you go see anything, you love like when we go see Scream. But I don't want to have high hopes
Well,
for this
that's
new
if
movie.
people care about what they're doing, that you feel that and you care. But if it's just some shit, it's not going to affect you. It's not even going to stick with you.
It's a
That's
little bit of
why.
both, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's we have to taper our expectations because
Mhm.
what people should be giving, it's not that they're not giving it, but we think they're not giving it, right?
Yeah.
Like Big Sean's last couple albums for me aren't my favorite. It's not that he's
Yeah.
not been giving his vocally like his lyrically best or anything like that. It's just not been my vibe of music
Yeah.
he's been putting out. It's not that it's bad. It's just not my vibe. So I think we
Yeah.
also have to understand that some things just not for us.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
make things necessarily bad.
It's just
It's
not
just
for
not
me.
for us. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Shit just don't be for us. So like, Strangers is bad. The whatever the fuck movie I'm not going to see. I don't even remember. Is it The Strangers? Is it
Yep.
Strangers? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Chapter 1 is the one we saw, and chapter 2 is coming out. Ugh.
Now if I watch chapter 2 in a way I'm gonna watch it and it's good, I'll go see 3 in theaters.
Yeah.
But 2 has to be good
Yeah.
when I stream
Uh,
it for me to go watch the
it
third one
better
in
be.
theaters.
Um,
Otherwise, I won't
but I
never
was
be
gonna
seeing the
say
third one.
to yeah. The last thing I wanted to say, just to hop back on Sinners, inspiring people like down to where I was like, damn, Like, how do I make like I've always kind of had, I do photography. I've always done photography and shit. So I have like an eye, and now I'm even considering like directing. Like, how? So damn, how do you? You know what I'm saying? And like I have a plan now that I'm about to start looking for writers because I also want to write a horror anthology book based on like Black horror. So just like get a bunch of other fresh Black writers, like, and let's just talk some shit,
Now,
y'all.
what's
Let's make some.
crazy, I remember writing things in our like elementary, not our middle school and high school years, and I
Mhm.
remember my mom finding some, and I just stopped writing. She was just like so fucking disappointed what I was writing. I'm like,
Cause we
bro,
were writing that, we were writing nasty shit. We were
that's
all
what it
just
was.
oversexed for no
That's
reason. Wasn't nobody fucking, but we was all just. It's like,
zero
oh my god,
sex was happening. No sex was
not
happening.
a
Like
piece,
none. Not penetration, not oral, like
nothing,
literally no
nothing.
sex was happening.
And writing the most disgusting.
And I
Ah,
just stopped writing, but I realized that I have a love for everything. Like I have a
yeah,
love for learning everything, even if I don't want to get into it. I want to learn how things work.
yeah,
But writing, I have a love for. I don't have a love for writing like you do
mm,
or anything, but I have good ideas.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
that kind of thing. Like okay, you know,
yeah.
and that just be kind of my lane where I stick to. Like, because again, I'm not writing nothing. That's outside of
Mm.
a cookbook or something. I'ma just tell y'all niggas to grow the fuck up. I'm not nice.
Okay.
I'm not a nice girl. I wasn't.
Ooh, you know
You
what?
know. So
Thought.
like
Well,
the way I
maybe I don't
talk to
know.
people, I don't know. Like there was a post I shared about Sagittarius women. Like get you a Sagittarius girlfriend. It's like, what's up, motherfuckers? I really talk to people like that though. Like I really talk to people like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
No, I
that's
was
my
gonna
person.
say. Well, actually,
For real.
we could wrap up the show now. Just because I do got to get ready for another one in like 20 minutes.
Of
But
course you do. Cause you're a
um,
busy man.
I'll be
Period.
trying, especially now that my hair cut. My hair grow back fast as fuck. I got this shit
Going
cut
on.
last week. I got my shit cut last week. I'm like, bitch, I need to record as many haircut videos as I can. God damn.
Not you want to be me. Not you want to be me with a new hairdo. Okay,
But
because
I
I'm
was
fucking.
gonna say, low key, just completely not off topic fully, but how you were mentioning the cookbook. Jessica was talking recently, like thinking about possibly like working on one. I'm like, shit, y'all should.
I would
Y'all
love.
both
We could.
cook like,
We could because we both
yeah,
do actually like.
like y'all cook. like,
We can make a
like,
group
you
chat
know, a
between the
motherfucker
three of
can
us.
cook. Like I can cook,
Make
but
us a
I
group
ain't
chat,
cook.
Brandon. Make us a group
Yeah.
chat. Me, you, and
I
her.
got you. Okay, because I said I'll make the cover, girl. Don't play with me. But okay,
Because
y'all. Have been talking a lot of shit. If you made
you
it to
know
the end of
what?
the
Let me
episode,
see what she doing.
okay. If you made it to
Who
the end of the
has been
episode,
texting me? I
then
have 7 text
we're thankful.
messages. You know, I feel like we need
Thankful.
a few episodes here in there like this, like where we just
Yeah.
kind of chit
Just
chat. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is
yeah.
so theme focused or movie
Mhm.
focused
Yeah.
that there's so much more going on than just the movie you're watching. So.
Yeah. There's that. It is also a horror show, but yes.
But I'm saying, like, as far as like
But
the
yeah,
horror movies we chit chat,
as long as we still mix it in, we good. We
yeah,
good.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But
It still
no,
needs to be in that
as
lane, but
always,
do not get on that couch.
we appreciate y'all.
Sorry, y'all.
Um, don't forget to follow the Instagram page for the pod, Man of Horror _podcast.
Brandon,
Yes.
please put the fucking links to these podcast
Oh,
episodes
yeah.
in the bio. Because if another person asks me and I Google and I have trouble finding it. Let me tell you,
Crazy. Okay.
I have trouble finding us, right? And
Okay.
mostly because people don't do Troy Ryan, Man of Horror. They just do Man of
Oh,
Horror.
yeah.
So it doesn't
That makes
pop up.
sense.
Just link it in the bio. We need a
Okay.
link tree
Okay.
to wherever we are. We need a link tree. Bria
I
pointed
got
that out
you.
to me, and since then I've put it in my bio for at least one of the spaces we're in. So where they
Yeah.
can go listen to us, no problem. Like you can go see it from my profile, my personal profile, which I hope y'all don't try to follow me from. But
Yeah.
put it in the bio.
Yeah, okay.
Bria wanted
Okay.
me to
You're
tell
right.
you that, and I'm telling you that because I'm remembering right now. Put it in the bio. It's not in the bio.
I got you. Okay. Okay. I'll do that.
It'll make.
Someone
I can
else
set up.
mentioned that to me before, like, when I post a new episode, like, put the link. I'll just be
It should
like,
be on. Yeah, link it.
yeah.
It.
Okay.
We
Okay.
need to be doing that. We need to.
We
Yes.
will be linked in the future.
Yes, we will be.
But no, we appreciate y'all as always. Stay spooky, folks.
Love
Peace.
y'all.